Hello. I am going to do a live stream and announce the winner for the person that had the correct answer regarding the herb that I was using today. Hi, Rena. Let me go ahead and tag this. How are you? Give me 1 second. I am tagging this. So that was a fun game. Hopefully we can have more people to join on, especially the winner for this post. I just decided out of the blue to kind of do a contest. Hi, how are you? I just decided out of the blue to do a contest, and I think for the next 7 days I want to do more games, kind of celebrate my 4-year anniversary. But since my favorite number is 7, I think it would be cool to do it for 7 days. So we'll see. So if you guys have any fun game ideas that I could post on Instagram to get more winners, I would love to do it. I think tomorrow I was thinking of, something that you have to know about me when it comes to starting my business. So I think that's what I'm going to do as a game for tomorrow. And I got to think of something for Wednesday and Thursday. I think for Friday, I want to do where you have to post a video of why you should be the winner for the Not a Skinfood Friday. And the best video would win. I think that person, because you're putting so much more effort into it, I think they'll win one of the boxes that I have that has several products in it. I don't know how many products are in there. I have to actually see what products are in the box. But maybe the winner could even tell me what they want out of the box. So I may do something like that. But I think that would be really fun, where you could post a video on your Instagram, tag me on it, and tell me why you should be the winner, or what's your favorite product from the Not a Skinfood, or what's your favorite product that you'd like to try. Hi. From the Not a Skinfood. You don't necessarily have to be a customer, but maybe you've always wanted to try my products but never got a chance to trying it. So I think Fridays will be fun, and I know I need to probably announce that by tomorrow so people can have a chance to start posting their video, because you don't need to post a video on Friday. Maybe they should. Okay, I got to plan that out. But that's going to be another game. So I have my game for tomorrow. I got to figure out my game for Wednesday and Thursday, and I have my game for Friday, so that I can have, over the course of this week, 5 winners. And although today I didn't mean to play a game, it just kind of happened like that. So that customer won't have to pay for shipping to get their products. But going forward, the winner will pay a $5 flat rate shipping, and I will ship their product to them. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of engagement. And of course, I will come on live, and whatever it is that the game is for that day, I'll do a live stream to announce the winner and also to teach. So today, I'm going to say, Stacy, because I actually took some notes so I can explain what that herb is and how you can use it for your body and your skin. So I went ahead and took a little bit of notes. So since I don't want to keep this live stream too long, I didn't introduce myself. Sorry. My name is Donata Joseph, and I am your virtual skin therapist. And I am here to teach you about all things mind, body, and skin, but definitely how to help you to get your glow back and guide you along your skin food journey. So if you have any questions or anything you want to learn when it comes to your skin, definitely drop a line in my DM. Any way I can help you, I'm here to help you. So The herb that I was using to infuse, the one that's in the picture, is actually called chickweed. So I noticed one person got it right, and I have a feeling that she had to do some kind of research because everybody was so off. And I know chickweed is not a very common herb, but it's a very, very good herb. It's a very good herb for not only your internal system, but also for your skin. So I'm going to go over and talk about chickweed a little bit. The winner was Sophisticated Alicia, I think is how you pronounce her name. So I'll definitely reach out to her and let her know that she was correct. But the herb is chickweed. And here's a few things to know about this herb. First of all, chickweed is very common. As it's stated in the name chickweed, it looks like weeds that you want to pull off when you're cleaning your garden, and sometimes that is chickweed. So definitely Google. I wish I had another electronic thing on me so I can show you a picture of what chickweed is. Once you see it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I've seen that at least one time in my life. But chickweed is very, very healthy for your body and skin. And here are a few things. I'm going to preface this with saying I am not giving any medical advice. I'm just sharing information with you. So if this is an herb that you want to try, definitely do your own research. Everybody has their particular things that their body can take and their body will reject. So please don't say Donata said for me to use this and you have an allergic reaction, or maybe it contradicts with your medication, or you have some type of health issue and you can't use chickweed. I'm sharing information, but please be responsible to do your own research. If you have health issues, Google that with chickweed. If you have any allergic reactions to certain things, environmentally, do your own research and make sure that everything is in line before you try something new. And if you're going to try chickweed on your skin, do a patch test. So whenever you're trying a new herb or product or anything you've never used before, and you want to make sure that you don't have any type of allergic reaction to it, especially people like me that kind of allergic to so many different things, do a patch test on your wrist and leave it there for 24 hours. If you don't see your skin has reacted to it, then you can put it on the rest of your body. But please do not go do an herbal infusion of chickweed and you put it all over your body and your body didn't like chickweed. And then come back and say, well, Donata said. Please don't do that. So let me put that out there. Be responsible. Be an advocate for your own body and skin. So chickweed, which is spelled Chickweed, is good for the following things. It helps to soothe itchy skin. It helps to soothe sore skin. It helps to cool and relieve inflamed skin or areas in your body. It helps to cool fever. If you have a fever or a child that has fever, it helps to bring the temperature down. It helps to treat acne. It helps with eczema, again with the itchiness, so it helps to calm the eczema. It helps with psoriasis. It helps if you're constipated. It helps you to kind of relieve and let go internally. I don't know what a small amount is all that's needed when it comes to chickweed. It's good for your digestive system. It helps you to lose weight because it cleanses your body internally. So your lymph nodes, it's a diuretic, so it helps you to go. It helps you to release extra water weight, and it helps you to flow better. So that's where it comes in with the constipation. It helps you to flow better. I'm sorry I keep saying that is so annoying. I'm sorry about that. Ways that you can use it. You can crush it and use it directly on a bruise. So if you have a bruise, if you're sore, if you have very sore muscles or achiness on your body, you can crush the herb and mix it with a little bit of oil and apply it on your body. You can use it as a compress, and you can soak the herb with some water and drop a washcloth or whatnot, and then you put it on your body. You put it in the areas where you have pain. As an infused oil, which is what I'm familiar with, I take 2 handfuls of chickweed and I put it in whatever oil you want to use, and make sure that the oil is 1.5 cups to 2 handfuls of chickweed if you want it to be really strong, and you let it infuse. So these are different ways you can let it infuse. One, you can just sit it on your counter and leave it for days, and it will infuse on your own. With me, because I do a lot of oil infusions and I use it in products, I will actually use, I wish I had one in front of me. I will actually do my infusions in mason jars. So I'll do my infusions in mason jars. You'll see the herb, and then you'll see the oil to the top of the mason jar. It's closed tightly, and I put all my infusions or whatever infusions I have for the time I'm doing it in a crock pot. And I let it seep in the crock pot in warm water for 8 hours. So I don't ever let my infusions go any higher when it comes to temperature of 165, because if you let the heat, let me move this. If you let the oil warm up too much, you can burn the properties of the herb within your oil infusion. So the way I do it, again, I take my herbs, I fill it over more than 1/4 weight of a regular size, 16 ounce mason jar. Give me 1 second. I actually want to show you. Ari, I'm doing a live stream and I want to show something. Can you come here, please? I need you to get me one of my oil infusions on the counter. So you get a mason jar, one of those jars, and you fill it up with oil. And I have more than 1/4 of herbs. You tighten the jar really tight, and you can put it in a crock pot. Put it on low temperature. If you look on the counter, you're going to see several jars with oils, and it has like the name of the oil in it. Give me the one that has the most. I don't really have too many infused oils right now because I used most of it today, so I'm going to need to make more oil infusions. And if you're interested in seeing how I do it, maybe I could do a live stream while I'm preparing my oil infusion. No, on the other side, it's mason jars. It's by the mixer. So I think that's the easiest way to do an oil infusion, when you just let it sit in a crock pot for 8 hours and really let the warm temperature release the properties of the herbs into the oil. Or there's some people that like to do their oil infusions.
How many?
1 or 2 you could bring to me. Some people will do the same thing. They will put it in a jar and they will sit it on a windowsill and let the sun infuse the herbs. So here you are. So there's one that has herbs in it. Can you bring it to me? So this is what I use. I use the regular mason jars. I just write the name on it. This one says chamomile and this one says calendula. So these were already infused. Thank you, babe. These were already infused, and once the infusion is done, then I pour the oil in another jar and have it prepared for whatever product I'm going to use it in. But here's one that hasn't been filtered out yet. So this is the one that was the chickweed that you saw on the Instagram earlier. So you can see the herb is still in there. And I've already used some of this infusion. So what I'll do, I'll use a cheesecloth, or you can use a strainer. Is kind of hard because you can see these are very small. So using a strainer, you'll still have a lot of the chickweed in the new oil. So a cheesecloth is really good. Even sometimes you can use a paper towel, because a paper towel catches, oh, this is kind of open. A paper towel catches all the oil, and all the herb, and then the oil seeps through the paper towel. So this is how you do an oil infusion. Again, you could put in a crock pot just like this. Make sure the oil is all the way to the top though, and let it warm for 8 hours. You could put on a windowsill. Now, if you put on a windowsill and so the sun can warm the jar, you will need to leave it in the windowsill for a few weeks. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's 6 to 10 weeks if you do it the long way and not using any heat. But if you're using heat, even if you use a stovetop, be sure that the heat does not get any higher than 165. You don't want to burn the properties of the herbs. The point is to pull the properties of whatever it is that herb is good for, and then that all the properties are in the oil, and then you can discard the herb itself. So I do this with calendula. I do it, somebody mentioned comfrey. I do it with comfrey. I do it with lavender. I do it with, I already said calendula. This one is chamomile. So if I'm not mistaken, I think I have about 6 to 7 herbal infusions that I do for my products. And that's just to get all the properties of the herbs out of the fresh herb and into the product. Now, when you're doing herbal infusion, you never want to get the herbs and then clean the herbs and then use wet herbs. I just order herbs freshly made from a company online, already dry, so I don't have to worry about contaminating anything, because you don't want water to get in oils. And if you're not using a preservative, it's just like a whole bunch of, now you're going into formulation, which a lot of people are not trying to do. Sometimes they just want to do something very simple they can make at home and heal their body and help with their children, any bruises, any sore, aches, and pains. So just get some dry herbs. You can order some dry herbs online and make your infusions. You can make it as tea for what I said that it's good for internally. Constipation. There was another one as a diuretic to get rid of excess water. If you're going to do it as a tea, be sure you're getting herbs that you can actually boil and drink. Like the herbs that I buy, because the way I buy them for the body, for Skinfood. I don't use those herbs to drink. There's cosmetic herbs, and then there's herbs that you can drink and you can put in your mouth. The same thing as oils. There's oils they make that you can put on your body, and there's oils that you can make to actually eat and drink with. So be sure that you're ordering the proper thing, that you can actually digest it, and make your own concoction at home. Let's see if there's any. Oh, another way you can use it besides applying it on your body, you can use it as an oil infusion in your bath. So let's say your body's really achy and you're really sore. Your body's really aching, you're really sore. You can pour the herbal infusion I just showed you into the tub, or you can make a tea with water and pour it into the tub, or you can add just the herb itself freshly cut into the tub. So these are different ways that you can use herbs to heal your body. And also that way, through the either oil infusion or water infusion, it helps with eczema, insect bites, and minimize achiness and soreness and whatnot. You can use it to soak your feet. If your feet is really tired from a long day's work, and it's feeling very achy, you soak your feet and you add the herbs in there. That's what you call an herbal foot soak. So hopefully I got to share a lot of information with you guys regarding chickweed. Again, you can always go online and Google. When you're using Google, be mindful that there's some information out there that is not properly correct, or the person is not stating the information correctly. So be sure that you Google more than one thing and compare information, and definitely hit up the really prominent websites like WebMD. What is the other website I like to look into? Live Strong, I think it is. So there are some websites that you just know the information they're sharing 9 times out of 10 is good information. So again, tonight's winner for the herb, which was chickweed, is Sophisticated Alicia. So I will send her not an email, a DM, and let her know that she has won the Oatmeal Healing Salve, which is what I was making today using one of many herbs that is in the Oatmeal Healing Salve, which is chickweed. In the Oatmeal Healing Salve, I actually use calendula, lavender, chickweed, comfrey. I feel like I'm missing one. Chamomile. So I use 5 infused herbs in my oatmeal salve, and I actually came up with that formula to help people with eczema. So I wanted to use something that was very nourishing, very healing, and very calming for the skin. And that's how I came up with that formula 4 years ago. So that is called the Oatmeal Healing Salve. And again, the herb that was used was chickweed. If you're just joining me, hi, how are you? Definitely take a look at the replay, because I did go into the herb and explain what the herb is and kind of give a little lesson behind the herb. So the herb is chickweed. Stay tuned for tomorrow's game. I will announce it in the morning, and then I'll do a live stream sometime to thank you tomorrow night to share the winner. Again, because I wasn't planning to do a game, but it was so much fun. Going forward for the rest of the week, every winner will be paying for their shipping for their product, but they will be getting their product free, whatever the product is for that day. Thank you guys. Happy anniversary to me. I'm so excited that I'm celebrating 4 years, and may God bless with many, 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 many more so I can continue feeding your skin. Love you. You guys have a blessed night. Bye.